120 fixed head seat covers. In this particular case, the specification was for 10 pleat, I believe they're 10 pleat, curved back seats. There are different patterns for the straight and curved back. When people ask me what really separates us from everybody else, one thing is the content detail, attention to detail, and correctness of our offerings. But one of the big, most important things is the quality and correctness of the materials. The leathers we import from the UK, perfectly color matched to the vinyl. They're a very high quality auto spec hide, 1.1 to 1.4 millimeters thick. They are beautiful hides. We pay a lot of money for them. Then we have to air freight them from London. We carry a large stock and have weekly top-ups. You get what you pay for with most things in life, and upholstery for Jaguar cars is no exception. We also use a very high quality scrim foam, again specially made for us, and that's kind of our secret weapon for making such perfect pleats. You can see how dead straight the sewers get the pleats. Seat covers on the bench this way don't look that great. You really have to see them fitted to the seat to get the real sense of the overall fit. But of course, we've got the two cushions, two backrest. This is the curved back seats. These are the little panels, vinyl covers that cover the rear lip panel and side cover panels. Again, sewn handbrake gaiter. Shift boot. I'm sorry, we'll try it again. Handbrake gaiter, yes. I got it right the first time. There's a steel plate that goes around here, vinyl covered. Again, the vinyl wasn't shown in this video, but is included in the kit. The box style console and the 120 drop head fixed heads had a different panel underneath this console, and we supply that. We flat pack it because they have a tendency to break, and then you bend it into shape. It's got the crease marks in it ready to bend, and rivet it together, and then you have what you need. There is also the moquette for covering at the back of the seats. Joe, could you get me the cushions for the XKs? Joe? A pair of them, the molded ones. Okay, so I'll show you the backrest while we're waiting for the cushion foams to come. This is all we use in the backrests. Polyfoam, it's supplied in the kit. It's hard to believe, but that's all you need. We get fantastic results with this, and we are happy to share our information on how to deal with these foams. But that's what we do to get all our XK foams finished, all our seats finished, and you can see the pictures on our webpage of finished seats. We'll leave it there, and I'll show you the molded foams that we use for the cushions, and then we'll take a look at the carpet and finish up. 120 drop head, our now world famous leather seat covers. Famous for lots of reasons. One, accuracy. Patterns are perfect. They fit the seats like a glove. The high quality leather that we use. There's a lot of cheap leather available. We see our competitors using some of this. It's available to us. We pay 3 times the price in Europe, and then we have to air freight it. London Heathrow, LAX. It's very expensive by the time it gets here, but we feel it's worth the extra money. Leather is not about how it looks now. It's how it looks in 6 months' time or 6 years' time. And with high quality materials, you get high quality results. So you can see the obvious inclusions: cushion, backrests, center console, the moquette for the back of the seats, handbrake gaiter with the beautiful top stitch at the top, and even the vinyl pieces that go on the side. These are 10 pleat curved back seats, so we supply the vinyl to replace on the side of the seats. The center console under the box is also included. It comes already cut and creased, ready to fold and rivet. We send it flat packed because they have a tendency to break, and the customer just has to bend everything and pop some rivets in, and away you go. One of the things that really separates us is this high quality scrim foam that we use, have it specially made, and our sewers here just are the best, and they nail this sewing dead straight pleats. You can see and the results at the front. Seat covers never really look that good when they're just shown like this on the bench to really see them at their best, because you know they have wrinkles and puckers and so on. At their best, they look at their best when they're actually installed. Case in point, you can see the armrest here with the wrinkles, and once we give it a pull, which as it would be as it's installed. So just yeah, that's it. Now give it another pull, and you can see how those wrinkles come right out. So that's how they look when it's pulled onto the panel board. We also offer what we call shop labor, bench work at flat rates. In other words, at given rates, you know exactly where you are as far as costs. We do lots of XK seats. We have two of the guys here full time just doing seats. You can send us your seat frames prepared and painted in the original greeny grey color, or we can take care of that for you. We have powder coating services that we sub out. If the wood within the seats needs replacing, we replace as necessary. Send the old pieces back to you so you know what you paid for. All the tack strips and all the wood components must be sound for us to be able to do a good job. The plywood pieces on the cushion base, for instance, very often always need replacing. Some of the back hardwood on the backrest, most of the hardwood on the backrest survives very well and is reusable. And the advantage of sending us your seats and seat frames is that what you're paying for and what you will receive are the guaranteed results that you see on our webpage of finished seats. In the 120 drop head is the focal point of the car. Those front seats are right there. If they're right, everything's right. You can give these covers to 10 different people, end up with 10 different results depending on their experience. So, you know, I'm not saying we're the only company in the world that can fit these and make them look as good as we do. But there's lots of just regular upholstery shops, the mom and pop shops and small town shops that do a little bit of everything. And you know, do you really want them going on a learning curve with your expensive leather? So we offer those services, and a lot of our customers take us up on that and have us assemble this console completely and recover the seats, rebuild them, and send them back ready to go. So our BAS molded urethane foams, modern foam to replace the Dunlop pillow. We never recommend using the old foams from XK seats. These are our own tooling that fit our seat covers like a glove, and have the right density to give great comfort. Now I'm showing a 140 here, but my point earlier is just because you have that seat cover and you have that foam, or you have the backrest foams and the backrest covers, that's one step. The next step is this, and that is making them look as beautiful as the guys have done with this 140 here. So we offer trim services, bench work at flat rates. So in other words, no unknowns as far as cost. If it's a 120 curved back seat, we have a rate structure for that. The plywood in the base very often needs replacing. 9mm Baltic birch ply. We don't just use any old plywood. Use exactly as original. Primer painted as original, and even the detail of the tack cord on the bottom over the tacks. Again, nobody sees that when it's in, but we know it's there. This is the narrowest seat for the 140s. The 120s are wider. As you can see, the cushions are wider, but it demonstrates the high quality of our bench work. Here's again 140 seats, brand new wood pieces, components. Some of the originals are reused if in good condition. The hardwood on the top of the 120 seats at the back here tends to survive in good condition, and also the one on the side. Plywood varies, but most of the bigger pieces tend to be needing replacement. We also offer powder coating services for your frames. We subbed this out, but our guy does a great job with it and has the correct greeny gray color for the frames. And of course the frames, again, show them 140, but you guys, you 120 guys can see what we're doing here with the seats. We're not saying we're the only people that can get these results. There are some great shops that have good experience with XKs and they get good results. But there's a lot of shops out there that have had no experience with this. I strongly recommend this is not something for the home restorer. XK seats, particularly this curved back seat. This is a straight back, but the curved back in this order is a very difficult seat to get right. And it really is false economy, in my opinion, on such a valuable car and an expensive interior kit to take one of the most expensive components and experiment with it. So it's not something for the home restorer. If you take it to the local Joe's upholstery in your town, you know, does he have the experience? Is he going to be able to do it and get these results? So what you're paying for and what you will receive with BAS are the guaranteed results that you see here and on our webpage. So the rate that you see, you know that when those seats come back to you, and let's face it, 120 fixed head, that's all you see is those seats and the center console. They're right, everything's right. So you can sand us your seat frames and we can look after that aspect of the restoration for you. And then you know that the seats are going to turn out perfectly. Okay guys, XK140 seats that were featured in an earlier video are now 100% complete. They haven't gone for shipping to clean up yet, but you can certainly see the results that we get here at BAS. XK seats are very difficult to do. We see lots of professional shops attempt them and fail. These, as you can see, are absolutely perfect. Guys do a great job. The center console, this is shop labor that you can buy at set rates from us, so there's no unknown costs. Comes with a brand new panel board in the kit, comes with a cover, and then we assemble it, trim it together. We offer powder coating services for the seat frames. The wood is replaced as necessary with the original Baltic birch ply and hardwood as required. I'm going to just show the back of the backrest here. Oh, the red looks terrible with that orange cone, but you can see the moquette and how it's finished here. These panels, we have the stock panels that we took computer cut off exact originals. They don't fit that great, so often we'll custom cut them to make them fit better than the factory originals. The same with the side of the backrest, which you can see here. So we make that fit really nicely, and you can see dead straight pleats, and I'm sure the customer's going to be very happy with that. And I'm just going to flip the cushion out. Have a quick look at the details. I think I showed this in another video, but again, primer painted, rouge primer, has the tack cord, nice finishing touch with the little tacks, just as Jaguar did. And as you can see, I have to remove that cone. That is not a pretty color. There we go. So there's a pretty good overview of our XK140 seats. This is the early style with the similar to a 120.